I've made a lot of shorts where I pitch changes that I would make to Pokemon, whether it be because they would be better with those changes, or because I feel like the changes make sense thematically. Everything I just said is unrelated to today's short, by the way. Well, mostly, as one of the Pokemon I changed was Armaldo, which is based on the Anomalocaris. I love it mostly for that reason, as the Anomalocaris is a really interesting animal, being the first predator ever. That made me think though, Armaldo was affected badly by power creep due to its only good aspects and its debut becoming less and less desirable with newer toys. But what about the Anomalocaris? What if, by some scientific fictional event, time warped and the Anomalocaris was placed in the modern day? Well, let's talk about the animal itself. It was the first predator in the world, and being around 2 feet to even up to a meter in length, it was a Goliath during the time. It preyed on soft-shelled trilobites and had impressive eyesight that allowed it to catch its prey. Its body was built for swimming, with streamlined fins that let it glide through the water with ease. It was basically the peak of evolution at the time. If you weren't an Anomalocaris, you were basically fucked. But with that, being the single most primitive predator of all time has its drawbacks, as evolution was just figuring itself out, and the Anomalocaris was a dum-dum. They were not the roundest wheel on the barrow. They were basically only intelligent enough to let them hunt. Compare that to the modern day predators, which possess more specialized brains to help them fight or flee, as well as obviously exceeding 2 to 3 feet in length, leaves the Anomalocaris truly useless as an apex predator in the modern day. They would have to contend with sharks, cetaceans, and even bigger fish like barracudas. And even as a mid-tier predator, I don't see them faring well, contending with seals and squids, both far more intelligent, faster, and biting harder. At most, I could see the Anomalocaris seeking out juvenile fish or jellyfish, given its main prey not having a skeletal structure back then, and its bite just not being powerful as once thought. So all in all, if the Anomalocaris were brought to the modern day, they would suck as a predator. I hate to say it since, again, I think they're super interesting and cool animals. So sleep tight, you tried your best.
I do my best.
Aw.